The following is a message brought to you by the Regional District of Kootenai Boundary.
Do you own animals and live in the Kootenai Boundary area? Well, listen up, 'cause this message is for you. I'm Vladimir Huxley, and I'm gonna be your new town pound keeper. Yeah, you heard me. Grand Forks, Greenwood, and Area C and D have a new animal pound with a new animal bylaw to go with it. So you and your animals can kiss your freedom goodbye. 'Cause we're gonna make it so that nobody wants to have animals anymore. Not at least without having to worry all the time. So listen here, 'cause this is how the bylaw is gonna go. Anyone with an animal, and an animal means any stallion, mare, gelding. What the hell's a gelding? Filly, foal, colt, jackass? That's a donkey, mule, bull, cow, heifer, steer, calf, ram, ewe, wether, lamb, swine, dog, cat. Cats aren't in the bylaw. Why? They got sharp claws.
Ow.
Fowl, poultry, and ram. Anyone with any one of them animals running at large will have that animal impounded. And after 5 days, if that animal is not claimed and that animal is not a dog, it will be sold at a public auction to the highest bidder. Finders keepers, losers weepers. We're gonna steal and sell your animal. To who, you ask? Who knows? Could be any random hoarder, bestialities, or animal abuser. As long as they are the highest bidder, don't ask, don't tell, right? And if no one bids, I will do one of the 3 following things. Destroy that animal, destruct that animal, or last but not least, dispose of that animal. But if that animal is a dog, I will post a description of it at the local pound, but after 5 days, if it's not claimed, I will destroy, destruct, or dispose of that dog. You know, it all depends how I feel that day. And this is where the bylaw gets real good. Dogs. 'Cause let's face it, this bylaw is more about dogs than anything else. Let's talk about vicious dogs and what deems a dog vicious. First off, if your dog has any breed of pit bull in it, and I'm talking about mutts too, that dog is automatically vicious. It don't matter if that dog doesn't have a vicious bone in its body. If it's a pit bull, it's vicious. Discrimination and stereotyping, 2 of the human race's favorite things. So get used to it. Rottweilers? The bylaw doesn't say anything about Rottweilers, but just give us time. Soon enough, they'll be considered vicious as well. What else deems a dog vicious? If a dog has attacked or bitten, attempted to attack or bite, or chase any other animal, human, or wildlife, that dog is vicious. So, every dog, pretty much every dog is vicious. 'Cause a dog is gonna follow its natural instinct at times and, chase stuff. If your dog is vicious, it must be muzzled while off your property, along with a bunch of other extra precautions you'll have to take. Now for my favorite part of the bylaw. The pound keeper, that's me, and animal control officer are hereby authorized at all reasonable, and we don't define reasonable, at all reasonable times to enter the property in the controlled area if we have reason to believe there is a vicious or unlicensed dog on that property. Even if your gate is locked, we can come on your property. I know! I didn't think it was possible either. Not even RCMP officers can do that. But that's what the bylaw says. And if you got a yappy dog barking all the time, disturbing the peace, or some ass of a neighbor who likes to complain about everything all the time, you will be fined $25 the first time, $100 the second time, and $150 the third time and every time after. Why the new bylaw now, you ask? Well, you didn't know it, but pretty much all these bylaws already exist. Just nobody was enforcing them, that's all. Have we pulled the wool over your eyes on that one? I don't know. Should have been paying attention then, shouldn't you have? I know lots of you are getting your panties in a bunch about this new bylaw, saying that it's absurd, not clearly thought out, poorly written, and that your pets are like a family to you and all this nonsense. They're just animals. Stinky, hairy animals. And they must be controlled. Even if it means destroying the likes of them. So if you see me picking up your dog, don't come running down the street yelling at me, "You took my dog!"
They took his dog!
Because technically, until you pay the fine for it, it's my dog, and I'll do what I want with it. What?